same places, same parties. Am I just a ghost at night? Too many street lights in this city. I'm missing our ocean side. I've been running, but I can't escape the feeling that I've been away for far too long. 'Cause there's something about our love that brings me peace of mind. Something special about the way our lives are intertwined. There's something about you that just leaves me mystified. Something pulling me to your heart, and I always want you by my side. Keep your body next to mine. New places, we're the same. A moment frozen in time. Wish I could relive the day I met you and fall in love.
Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm just going to immediately queue for Overwatch Classic because the queue times are not looking too great. I've been trying to go live for 45 minutes. First, the game decided you don't need to use your GPU. It was running at 20 FPS on the menus. Not much better in-game. So I was like, alright, fine, I gotta reboot. And when I reboot, my computer always takes about 10-15 minutes for things to just calm down. I think I have to blame Hyper-V for that, but I've never bothered to track it down. But then, once I launched all the things, OBS wouldn't capture Overwatch, and that is likely because of signature missing, because I've been doing some stuff recently with OBS code. So then I had to... Whoa. I forgot Hero Select can be a little bit finicky. So I had to then close Overwatch, close OBS.
Wizard. Wizard.
Hello, hello.
I've been going. Why?
Ah, you're here.
What?
Tell me, why do the people in Classic? Why are they role playing to have the same kind of brain cells that they did when Classic was around? And they were all.
They just want to relive that experience from their childhood, you know?
Why is this happening?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I getcha. I've seen it.
Get TPS?
In the same way that the queue times for tank are less than 3 minutes, and then support and DPS are over 11 minutes.
It would be just like Classic if DPS queues were like 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Then it would be like Classic Overwatch.
I mean, it's getting there. Because everyone's doing deathmatch instead, right? To get the challenges done.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I had to close Overwatch and OBS, delete the game capture files, which wouldn't delete because the Asus web thing for Armory Crate was eating the game capture DLL. So I had to figure out which of the like 12 background processes were doing that. And then I was able to launch the game, launch OBS, and capture it. Whew. So we're here now. We immediately found a game, which is good news. That Zarya took forever to die.
He always does.
Hmm.
doing a present.
Oh no, I don't have enough to protect you from that.
Ow, I got punched. I'm back. Well,
We're doing great.
Windows.
Believe in your
Windows are
supports.
They're like Roadhog ult. Wait, is it Roadhog?
To raise my
Whoever ult second wins.
Yep.
Roadhog? Is that someone else?
There are a number of heroes that are like that. Oh, they ate my ult. Zarya's gonna be pretty charged, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, thank god for my lamp.
We do love a lamp. Yep, I felt that.
I'm back in the game. Defense matrix activated. Time to raise my APM. APM door never dies. I'm gonna shoot you down.
Uh-oh. It's a square!
It's so hard to place well because it's tiny.
Hmm. It's alright, we're doing great. There's a health pack back here, right? Yeah. Bastion was too distracted to do anything about that. Oh yeah, people also forget the Doomfist is a DPS and that he dies pretty quick.
It's great, I love DPS.
Oh,
Doom.
half their team just left, okay. I guess they didn't want the loss on their record? I guess they didn't want the
Damn, you
loss on
moved
their
so
record?
quick. Look at that.
I've got it set to automatic.
I don't know why. That's crazy. Why did it take you like a whole 5 seconds before me? What the fuck? Why did you
Magic.
pay off at Blizzard?
Hey, if I was paying people off at Blizzard,
Oh,
we
Blizzard.
we would have Oldana and Brig would stun all the time. And we wouldn't have this UI.
Now that's a controversial take.
Mm.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
Controversial. You're here for the...
Two dailies, just like that. Oh, immediately found another game. I guess there is an upside to queuing tank.
True self is without form.
I will prove myself. What a bunch of misfits and freaks we got here.
I wonder how many Quesdayers are queuing tanks specifically.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture.
In we go.
It's win or go home.
Pain is inevitable.
Let me take care of that for you.
No! Unfortunate for me.
Perfect. Not to mention some bumps and bruises.
Looks like they were just playing dead.
Uh-oh. Mistakes. Oh, we lost 2. We lost 3. Gained 3.
Watch out.
Now.
Longer.
I'm just waiting for the rest of our team to actually pick their heroes. We can't do this with 0 tanks. If you're gonna queue for a game mode, be ready to pick a hero, please and thank you. Aha, we now have tanks. Oh, it really feels like the whip shot is laggy as heck. I don't remember it being that laggy before. Who did this?
Back to the drawing board. Here, for you. Roll it to me.
Ow. Aha, I backfilled into the second round. That's okay.
Part of the learning process.
Clearly this was a loss from the beginning. Alright, well let's re-queue as quickly as possible. It's 3 out of 5. 3 games as all rolls. Oh, that's easy. Yep, I'll knock out all my dailies. I've already completed all my weeklies. And we only have 2 more loot boxes we need to get today. We've got 8 hours to do it. And then I might stream some OBS development after. We'll see.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I still recognize nobody. In the meantime, I'm going to open up Fork and check that we're on latest master.
Once the mission starts, no more messing around.
Oh, we are not. I'm going to jump forward 12 commits. Excellent.
A warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend.
I was not expecting this poster to change.
시작해볼까? No time to raise my EPS.
Oh no.
double.
Gonna keep taking out their defenses. Don't let them break through. No!
The barrier cannot withstand my barrier unsuccessful.
Hey, that's my objective.
The odds are against us.
So apparently, Exeldra unlisted his OBS Source Profiler plugin. I'm curious why. Because I still have it installed. And I wanted to use it as a reference. The thing I'm going to be working on next.
Shoot you down.
Basically experimenting with a bunch of new OBS browser things. Oh no!
Time to raise my DPS.
No! Was I just not getting healed? Okay. It's okay, I'm out of that.
I'm back in the fight. Defense matrix activated.
I mean, we're holding them back pretty good. This healing's just taking forever. Oh god.
We're outnumbered.
Damn! Zen got it good.
Get through this.
Fine. You want my mech? Have it. At your request. Oh no, I'm frozen. What's going on with my monkey? Why is he running at the wall? I thought it was my internet. It's not. We're good, we're stable,
I'm back in the game.
we're fine.
Time to raise my DPS.
Nice.
Get through this. Brain feed.
Did I eat it? I did. Excellent.
Defense matrix activated.
Running away.
Time to raise my DPS. Now
Yay. 2 more minutes to go.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Enemy spotted. Routing power to forward barrier.
Hey, if we're not taking out the Reaper, we're also taking out the Moira.
Yeah. Pocket healer.
I don't like us being this far forward.
Routing power to forward shield. Boosters engaged.
There we go. That leaves this guy.
Found an enemy.
60 seconds. Yeah, I know. That'll slow him.
Hold up the defense.
Show them.
Not sure where she thought she was going.
Our numbers are low. Careful.
The objective's over there.
Enemy here.
Never die.
We've almost won. Stand
I'm on fire. Last ditch attempt. Woohoo! That does mean I get my loot box. Will I open it in time? Find out in about a minute. He put in a fair effort. That is a good skin, though. Alright, so we're going to hit requeue, then continue. That will give us loot box, quick open. And all duplicates. We've got one more loot box that we will get, which will get us to 11 out of 20 for the legendaries. Then the new week will start, which will give us another 3 loot boxes, which gets us up to 14 for the end of the season. Because I'm not expecting to get any legendaries in my next 4 boxes. Actually, career profile. All modes, time played. Okay, Diva is currently below Tracer, but not by much.
Enough waiting around. Let's get out there.
Player icon. Which one did I unlock? 00. Okay. And Doomsday Prepper. Cool.
I can't wait to get it.
In that case, let's do some Zarya.
Together, we are strong. Just like in training. Visualize, then execute.
My face is very orange from this room.
are correct.
Oi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Barriers on.
Not who I tried to bubble, thank you. Hey, back when Reaper was actually scary. Oh my god! Oh no, they're taking us down.
Give me another shot. Give me your best shot. Barriers on. Thank you.
I'm not being healed fast enough.
Get in there. Give me your best shot.
Oh no, I threw it a little too early. Well, I can slowly build up my ult again. Ouch. Who's backcapping? Lucio. Yes. Come on, second tick. Before Doomfist realizes. No! So close. We'll get there.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Barrier activated.
Well, if he altered in a spot where I could bubble him, could have saved his life. Man, they really know not to shoot a bubble, don't they? They also don't know to shoot a Doomfist. Ugh. I didn't think I was going to make it. Yeah, okay, that's really annoying. I'm going to have to read through the source profiler C++, turn it into a UI file. By hand. Doable, just mildly annoying. I hear that, Doomfist. Why is this guy just in our back line, hey?
You're powered up. Get in there. I am strong. I know you can do better than that.
I got nanoed to kill one Reaper. Uh-oh. Man. Yeah, they're just not dying.
60 seconds remaining.
I will never surrender.
Огонь по готовности.
I'm just trying to scare him off, please.
No one can hide from my sight.
Look, Reaper, I'm not dumb enough to follow you in there.
Barriers on you.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Get in there.
Nah, I didn't stay alive long enough. Ouch. Unlucky.
Play of the game.
Good job on Lucio's efforts, though. I appreciated that. 1 out of 5. This counts towards all rolls. I haven't felt like playing tank recently, that's why.
Traveling to Nepal.
Nepal. I'm quite sure I recognize Space Rick. But that's about it. QT Creator's taking its time to launch.
Together, we are strong.
I really should set up some
To
macros.
the plan. And if you get into trouble, I'll bail you out.
There we go. QT Creator unfroze itself. New file. QT
Yes. No.
widgets
Yes.
designer
No.
form.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I am ready for anything.
Dialogue with buttons. Sure. I got the Zen. That's all that matters.
Get in there. This one. I claim this objective. Stand with me.
I do claim this objective.
Barriers on.
With the help of my trusty Zenyatta. Hey, hey Loki, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
Barriers on.
That is the kind of good vibe I need. My computer has been misbehaving today.
Get in there.
Hi, Wrecking Ball. Hi, Wrecking Ball. Anna, I heard that. You can't just sleep me.
Огонь по готовности. Barriers on. I'm at the top of my game.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Zen's just chasing him down. Not here.
Meteor strike.
Truffles, no. Whoop. Okay. That is not the first time that has happened today. Stream is still up. Wonder what that could mean. What's the point? Glad I'm not playing competitive today. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. I've now had 2 more disconnects while just sitting here. I'm thinking I'm just going to restart the game. I don't think I have Tailscale or... I do have Tailscale connected, but probably not doing anything. We can close Fing. And I don't currently have any VPN software running, so it can't be that. Hmm. Because as far as I know, we've had 0 dropouts. We've had some weird frame rate stuff. Or bitrate things. All right. Someone posted in the Gateworld Discord saying, influencers with voices and reach need to make it clear to everyone in the community that cancellation of the new Stargate project doesn't mean that Amazon has given up on Stargate. Well, it kind of does. They just spent the past 4 years fumbling about trying to figure out how to bring it back. Alright, well, let's queue up. If we get disconnected again... Ooh, times have dropped. Then we will have to figure something else out, because... I just need 4 more to get my final loot box.
Now entering King's Row.
Ex-quackers have more room. Some great names in this game.
Ain't much for waiting around.
Reinhardt, I must say you're looking quite well. This life must agree with you.
And you are looking as lovely as ever. We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Let's go, everyone! Here, for you! Enemy!
I'm just reading through, seeing how people reply to my lengthy post. Because I've spent a week thinking about how bad of a decision Amazon made.
You'll fix it. I'm at the objective. Rally up.
Because the latest rumor is that they cancelled Martin Garrow's version because they want to pander to under 24-year-olds. Any Stargate written by Martin Brad and Joe would already be great for under 24-year-olds because the writing is just that quality. We don't need a fresh take.
Let's move the payload together.
My entire team has decided not to touch the payload. So I can just sit here with my hands away from the keyboard. I guess this counts as an easy win for me. Assuming my entire team doesn't get knocked out by one DPS Doomfist. Oi. Oh no, there he is.
Meteor strike.
You looked like you needed a break.
Hmm.
Rally to me! Together now! Special delivery!
Oh god, no!
About time.
Back in the fight. Fire at will!
Incoming.
Enemy in sight. I slept the target.
Nano boost administered.
Shields up!
Alright, here we go. They've all gone too far again.
Let me take care of that for you.
Right up.
Yeah, they're struggling to kill this Doomfist.
Follow me.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Hot hat! I'm under attack.
Oh. I heard that. Oh, our Doomfist died, okay. He's like, run! Not on purple, no!
Would you like to see my muscles?
Yes, come. No place to go but up.
Thank you.
Placing shield.
I have control of the figure.
Looking better already.
Well, that was a fast kill on an angry monkey. Uh-oh. I missed.
Here, take this. Something's rolling to me. I'm on its fire.
No.
Let me take care of that for you.
I do not remember Whipshot moving that slowly.
Step right.
How can you recover? Shields under fire.
Bring it up. Enemy in sight. Eyes on target.
Here, for you. Taking heavy fire.
There we go. We actually finished it.
Play of the game.
Hey, Limey. Good to see you. Game's going alright. I've just been randomly disconnected for no reason at all. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But also, because I'm queuing tank, I'm getting games like that. We do love some Overwatch Classic around here. Really? Okay, I'm not the only one. I mean, to be fair, the first match I played today, half the enemy team disconnected randomly. So it sounds like a Blizzard server issue. But it was kind of frustrating because I got disconnected from that game, sat in the main... Oh, there we go. Someone also just disconnected now. I sat in the menu and then got disconnected 2 more times just sitting there. So...
Greetings. How's it going?
Luckily, it's at the end of the week and not not during drives, which starts on Friday. I meant to bubble our wrecking ball, but that works too. And then meanwhile, I'm chatting in the Gate World Save Stargate Discord channel because Amazon, after buying MGM 4 years ago and spending the past 4 years trying to decide on what Stargate show to make, finally greenlit a show 6 months ago. And then there was a reshuffle of executives and they canned the whole thing after they finished writing all the episodes. And their plan is to instead give it to someone who has no history with the franchise, but they can target under 24-year-olds. They want a Wheel of Time it, which has not been successful. So I'm just seething as I have been for the past week.
Over here. We must unblock the payload.
And then combine that with getting randomly disconnected in my favorite game. My team is dead. And Wrecking Ball's gonna get himself killed. And if he doesn't, I will. Oh. Cassidy, I can't... I shouldn't have jumped down. I didn't realize they were backing me up. Oh. Hi, Cassidy.
I am on fire. I will. The payload is moving. I'm going to win
Oh, God. No escape. I've done the most damage. I'm concerned our DPS have done less than 1,000 in 2.5 minutes. I'm thinking Ryoto was right about people playing Classic in the Classic mentality and therefore playing as poorly as they did back then. That sounds like a fun excuse for what terrible experience we're having. No.
I'm not done.
I'm trying to figure out... A couple people are discussing photography or something? Do you happen to have a DSLR and a good telephoto lens? We need some pictures of the aerial banner flyover. Right. Yep, that makes sense. That explains why they want the camera.
Get in there.
Realistically, we want a ton of angles.
I know you
Uh-oh.
can do better than that. 60 seconds.
Oh, I almost got her. Oh no. They're everywhere.
Barriers on the
Oh, she's so focused on me.
This fight is not over.
30 seconds remaining.
And we just lost one.
Barrier activated.
Who got replaced by Space Wreck, who was a Quesdayer.
We're outnumbered.
Moving the payload. Let's go.
Their best shot.
No! How dare you? Ah, that was rough. Oh, and there's Space Wreck left as well. Didn't end up picking a hero. Because everyone's expecting their queue times to be like 10 minutes, and then when it ends up being 3 seconds, they go, uh-oh, I wasn't at my desk. Alright, let's re-queue again. We just need one more loss. And then I'm thinking some OBS development.
Traveling to Mumbai.
We've got 2 table flippers on the enemy team. Meanwhile, our team has 3 people that are either new players or streamer mode.
We are strong.
I could have used a little more time to get ready.
Move some stuff around here.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in rigorous physical activity.
I greet you.
Hey,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
How long have I been playing Overwatch? Since Overwatch beta, the open beta, which was like 3 weeks before release of Overwatch in 2016. I am an OG. I have not improved as much as I would have liked. I ping pong between silver and plat in competitive, but also don't play a lot of competitive. I play for fun. A lot of the time when I'm actually playing, I'm distracted by other things, which doesn't help. And I find stuff like aim training very boring, so I don't do it. Oh god. I think I struggle on 2 fronts: positioning and aim.
Perseverance is the key.
Oh, they lost a player. She was smart not to shoot my bubble.
Ready for action.
It's only fair I don't shoot hers. Oh, Doomfist, get back here so I can bubble you. Yep, of course he's run away to a position where I can't do anything. Regrets. No. I was hoping I'd be able to bubble someone, but there was no one in... Yeah, 10 years. Very long time. How about you?
Checking in.
I am not a good loser.
I'm so used to perks now that I pressed Alt expecting the perk selection to show up.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Oh, there. Astrological's back. So yeah, their disconnect wasn't intentional.
Cannot escape me. This fight is not over.
Over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean... As long as you're enjoying it now, right? I know a few people who started in Overwatch 2. A number of people only started because it went free to play, and they didn't want to spend money on it. And now we're spending money every season for a battle pass.
I will never surrender.
I mean, Overwatch 2 at this point is what, 4 years old? 3.5 years? Oh, she's so low.
A temporary setback.
Yeah. Ramatra, especially with current balancing, is very much a feast or famine. Either you do really well or you don't. He is so much fun, though. It's still crazy to me that when they released him, they were like, oh yes, his ultimate will go forever. Because that sounds like a good idea.
Administered.
No more time. Seize victory now.
Perseverance is the key.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Nerf this.
I want
Ooh.
fire. Anyone want a piece of me?
I wanted to bubble Genji.
Get in there.
Haha!
Ready for battle. Огонь по готовности.
Oh, they got the Bastion res off. Ha! We got the checkpoint. We're fine. I'm seeing stuff happening. Please. Let me live. Okay. We're doing fine. Don't know why they're chilling by this door.
Get in there.
It's just a trap.
I feel the burn.
That's why you don't hide in the room right next to our spawn. Silly.
Amplification matrix ready.
Огонь по готовности.
Oh yeah. Baptiste lamp, great timing. No!
Now show them boosters engaged.
I will never surrender.
Incoming!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That ended poorly for me, but we won the fight.
My ultimate is ready.
Just like in training.
Oh, and Astrological is gone again, but they were spectating, so that's understandable.
Barriers on me. Oh, don't go back. Огонь по готовности.
No, she ate it! Very clever.
Give me your best shot. That's all you've got.
I don't know when to give up.
Get in.
Oh no! Please save me! Mercy moving too fast. Oh no, I'm trapped! Don't mind me just bubbling whoever I can reach. Yes! We did it. Gotta thank our supports for that one down. I'm just here for the loot box, let's be honest. Any legendaries? Nope, all duplicates. Unfortunate. Oh, and I'm a tiny bit away from my next duplicate box. Also unfortunate. Drive starts in 2 days. My open queue is plat 5. Alright, well. I think I am done with Overwatch for the night. Weeklies are done, dailies are done. All the anniversary stuff is done. So how about we get to work on an idea I have. So let me reshuffle some things. What I need to do here is I need to open Creator. I need to rename stream. Software. I'm going to pop Qt Creator down here. We're going to temporarily hide that one, and instead we're going to show that one. So Twitch is updated. YouTube is the more difficult one because I have to switch up some stuff. Because I don't think I can do it. I can't do it from there. So let's quickly switch account. So we're going to do a new file, Qt widgets, designer form, and class. Then we're going to do a dialogue without buttons. And we're going to pop this in. A new folder called Experiments. Browser Task Manager. Add to version control. Maybe? What does configure do? No, let's not worry about that. And then yes, I'd like to edit title. Cool. Stream title on YouTube should now be up to date. Then I can switch back to my normal YouTube channel. Alrighty. I'm also going to close chat on this little thing because now I have chat visible properly. So, my plan here is actually, I can show it from here, I think. Tools. Browser Task Manager. So, Chrome has this thing. I want to do the same thing. Where you can choose between tabs, the browser, and stuff like that. And you can sort by different things. And see what is using up all your resources. Similar to this one that existed for a bit for OBS sources and plugins. I want to do the same thing for the browser because we're going to be updating to a new version of Chromium, and it has this nice little guy called Ceph Task Manager. As part of that, you get how many tasks there are, get the list of task IDs tracked by Task Manager, and you can get individual entries for each of the browsers you have, so browser sources and docs in OBS. And you've got a task type here, so you've got browser, GPU, Zygote? What is Zygote? Also, what is this new thing? Hold on. Reading mode. That's not new. Listens for spawn requests from main process and forks itself in response. Interesting. What I do need to do, and it's I need to lower the brightness on this screen because I'm being blinded. Okay, there we go. So you've got utility, web contents, extensions, browser plugin guest, the deprecated stuff, the sandbox helper, which we won't have, a dedicated worker, shared workers, service workers, and whatever num values is. Oh, and there are termination statuses too. But I want to just build a... I made it too dark. Help. I want to start just by making a window similar to this one from Exeldro. And that one's based on this one by Rodney from 2 years ago. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically clone this, but using UI files. Because that is the modern way to do things, and I prefer to do things the modern way. So, I guess first thing is we want this to be a queue window. You're a queue dialog. Cool. Your browser task manager, that's fine. It is fascinating stuff. It does require some level of like experimentation, as most techie stuff does. But once you've experimented a little, you get used to knowing how you need to experiment. Now, I believe this has a button somewhere where I can kind of just make it appear as a window. I assume. Hello, I would like to please open. All right, doesn't matter. As long as we have no, the play button doesn't work here. Ah, is it? Hang on. So there's edit, there's design, there's debug. Right. But how do I... This file can only be edited in design. Right. Now, I haven't used this program in a very long time, so I'm going to be a bit rusty. The default size that he used was 805 by 300, which I think is a bit short, but that's okay. And he also had a model. Now, that is definitely something we will need. But we can figure that out later. What we need is a queue tree view. Ah, there we go. Model-based or item-based? We want the model-based one. So now we have our tree view. Cool. Sorting enabled. We want sorting enabled. Yes. Also just going to build this. Sort by column, -1 ascending order. Okay. Alternating row colors. Yes. Animated. Yes. Selection mode. Single selection. Single selection. Selection behavior. Doesn't exist. How many columns? Can we configure... Right. Tree view header. Right. How do we add headers to this? Header hidden? No. Header visible. Right. What? Actually, if there's a model, I assume I'm going to have to read from the model. How do we do headers here? Because this is a... Hang on. Sort. Header sort indicator. Selection. Stretch last section. Header stretch last section. True. Cool. Sort indicator clearable. Not a thing we can set. Context menu. Policy. We're going to set that to custom context menu because we're going to do that as well. And then when the context menu is requested, we're going to do a thing here. That's fine. Then we want a QV box layout. Now, I don't know. Content margins. I think it works like CSS where it's top right, bottom left, but let me double check. Left, top, right, bottom. Left, right. No, left. That felt like an ant was climbing up my hand. Left, top, right. So bottom is 4. Okay. Then we also want a search bar. Horizontal. None of these have names. This one's just L. This one's just search bar. So we can name this one. Search bar layout. Right. Then we need a combo box. This one's called group by box. Then scene, nested, source, filter, transition, or all. This group by box. I'm thinking we go based on these. Don't like some of these names. They're a bit too bland. So I've got main, we've got graphics, we've got Zygote, which will only have to show up on Linux. Utility. Web contents renderer. Extension. Guest. Sandbox. Worker. Shared worker. Service worker. Okay. It's good enough for now. Run generator. Do you do anything? No. Okay, well, we can save that. So now we have that file. So the group by box will go in the search bar layout. Yeah. Yep. And then we're also going to add a spacer. Expanding. Search bar layout. Horizontal. So we want a horizontal spacer. You are in the wrong order. How do I rearrange you? Like that. Cool. Then your size hint is just 20 by 20. And you don't have a name. Still only at 29,000 signatures. It's not a lot per hour. Then, only active checkbox. Search box is a line edit. We're not going to need only active, I don't think, because we don't have a concept of active. Yeah, we won't worry about that for now. But a search box we'll definitely need. Minimum size. We want 256 by 0. 0 is interesting. Placeholder text, search. And then we're putting you in search bar layout. Right? Cool. Then we can put the search bar up near the top. We're getting there. Then L being the V box layout. So our vertical layout. We are inserting search bar layout inside there. So you go in there, and then the tree view under that in the layout. So now they're all part of one shared box, and when we resize them, they all kind of go together. Then we also have a button layout, so Q horizontal layout. We can name that button layout. Content margin. Left, top, right, bottom. Left will be 10. And right will be 10. Then there's a version label which we don't really care about. We're going to add a spacer. I assume it's going to be a horizontal spacer. Then a label, refresh interval. Cool. And we're going to add that to the button layout. Right. Then a Q spin box, which will be called refresh interval. Did I call this one refresh label? I did not. Actually, hold on. Let's just leave. Suffix. Minimum is 500. Maximum is going to be 10,000. Single step is going to be 100. Then we're going to set the default value to 1000. We need to set the buddy for this one. How do we set the buddy? we set it on the label. Ha. Then we pop you in here. Yum. Then there's also going to be a reset button. So I've got a Q push button, which will have reset and also close. And you just go into the there and then close. And then we're adding this lovely guy down here. Cool. And then this layout, we're setting the layout of, this is the part I don't fully understand. It needs to be owned by this one. I mean, that does the trick. All right, so what? Geometry. 805. 300. Haha! We now have our window. And then we will connect functionality for each of the buttons. Checking whether only active gets checked, which we don't care about. Then we read the configuration. What is show mode? And then columns. I don't know how the columns are meant to work, but we now have our file. What I wanted to check is, so we've got window title, which will be browser task manager. Model is true. So there's grid layout. So if I just delete you, does that make you angry? No, it doesn't. That's what we want. Perfect. I just don't know how to populate our... actually, we can do that here as well. Let's do that then. We've got our context menu policy. So our queue header view. Was tree the right kind? Yes, it was. I know my head's blocking it slightly, but that's okay. Alright, we won't worry about that one for now. We do care about close button. Clicked. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Is this going to yell at me? Also, why would you do this to me? I've already resized you once. I don't know what actions are. I guess we'll figure that out later. Reset button. Clicked. Yeah, that should not reset every time I click the button. Model. We don't actually have a model for this, do we? No. Group by box. Current index changed. Mm-hmm. Then our search box. When someone changes the text. And refresh interval. When the value change. Cool. Now, was this a... Oh, hang on. OBS Perf Viewer. Was a queue widget with a parent of queue dialog. That's fine. Well, we now have our dialog. And this one had a model. And this is the part I don't fully understand how to do. So what I need is source profiler's header. Here. So I've got column types, default bool duration interval, percentage FPS counted graph. Then our columns, which are queue variants, which each have their name and value and whether they're hidden. And then the model. Yeah, I don't fully understand the models. Normally I have music playing during this, but... Shall we integrate our dialogue? So we now have these 3 files. And we need to put them into our browser. Which will be in C. Plugins. Here's browser. So we've got panels, browser page. We'll make a new folder called Task Manager and copy these in. And then currently, for panel, it's called Browser Panel and Browser Panel Client. And this one we can rename to Browser Task Manager. And then Browser Task Manager. And then how do we structure this now? Is it still in a forms directory? Yes. Okay. So new directory form. Or I do it top level. I'm thinking top level. Then browser task manager. Progress. All right, have you built? You have. So let's make sure before we inject all of this in that our existing build of OBS runs without complaints. And then we want... Okay, there's our working browser. Whoop. UI, aha. So there's cmake/UI dialogues.cmake. And this one uses Idion. I forgot about Idion. I probably want to use that. Okay. So, is include a utility that load and run CMake code from a file? In that case, do we have a CMake directory? We do. Sweet. So that one is feature panels. So we're going to create a new file called taskmanager.cmake. Then we're going to open that down here. That is not what I dragged. Thank you, Windows. And if we go to UI dialogues, then we just do... OBS properties view. Target sources. OBS browser. Private. Forms. Browser. Task manager. Oh. This isn't even the UI files. Huh. Is that because they don't have UI files yet? I don't fully understand. So hang on, how does feature panels work? Find package, Qt6 required widgets. Add library browser panels. Yeah, realistically, that's how it needs to be done. Okay. Let's rename you to Feature Task Manager. Add library. It's currently a .h file. I agree it should be... It should match everything else. Which... we will confirm if that's the right structure for it later. Target include directory. Browser panels, browser available. I guess we need access to that. Target sources. So I've already got the header. Then we just need the not header. Why are you doing that? Okay. Then... right. Oh, this is off screen. I'm sorry. Hadn't realized. Target link libraries. OBS browser. Private. OBS browser. Task manager. Qt widgets. Set. We can just copy those as is. And if you're on Windows, we also need skip automock, I guess. I don't know if those are necessary as part of this, but so then the other thing I need to do is what else has UI? Has OBS WebSocket updated its CMake in this way? It has a forms file with a settings dialog. Cool. It has a CPP and a H. Okay. So that's part of target sources. And .ui? No. Is there a separate CMake directory here? There is not. Interesting. So if I go into settings dialog, it just grabs UI underscore settings dialog. Ah. All right, well then I'm going to make my job easier for now. And we can figure out whether we need a forms directory later. Because there's no guarantee that this will get approved anyway. And if it does, then we'll get a ton of feedback on the correct way to do this. Cool. In that case, this one we can keep as .h. Which is fine by me. And how is this done? This is done... Pragma once. We want a queue dialog. Then we want to include UI underscore browser task manager dot h. Do we care about the namespace? Not really. Queue object public. Explicit parent 0 and null pointer are the same thing. Cool. Then we've got some plugin macros. Ah. Handy. Private UI browser task manager. Cool. Okay. So, firstly, let's see if it yells at us for doing that. Just as a baseline. I am confused because it did not rebuild in a way that I expected. Because I actually haven't included the feature yet. So that's what I need to do. I need to go into here, feature, OBS browser, and then if browser panels, that's fine, include CMake/feature task manager. That's why. So now when we rebuild, it should collapse because I'm sure I've done something wrong somewhere. Yep. I expected things to break. Nothing stands out. I think I made other aspects angry. Feature Task Manager line 3. It doesn't like add library. Oh, because I added a... I'm so used to writing JavaScript, that's why. Hey, we built. That is surprising. We've got OBS Browser and OBS Browser Helper. Browser Task Manager is in that list. That's a great sign. Cool. Next, we want... We need an instance of settings dialog in OBS Browser plugin.h. We don't actually have a header file there. Interesting. All right, well, we need... Declare module, module name, description, then browser task manager, then when do you get initialized on OBS module load? We don't need that. What we actually want is open task manager. Now, this won't be a static. For now, I won't give a parent, which is not great. Give me an actual fix. Come on. Expected. Yeah, I know. So, what I need to do is I need to just bring in the H. Source, browser version, browser wrap. Include. Nope. Task manager. Browser task manager.h. I assume that'll work. I don't know if it will. Okay. Can I just do... Ah! Not my fault. Is that how I labeled them? Yeah, it is. Because I guess private data would be the... What do you mean there's an unexpected NDF? Would the private data be parent window? Hey, we built. Let's see if we can make it angry. I clicked it, nothing happened. I assume I need to show it. Usually helps. However, well, that explains why nothing happened. I didn't connect the dots. Usually you need to connect the dots. Yeah, that was gonna... I expected that to happen. You don't currently take null. Because what I want is... a way to know how to get the main window. Aha. You. Do we not ever get the main window? Well, that's silly. Let's see how angry that'll get. Well, I need to include QMain window first, don't I? That would be useful. You gotta make sure to pass a pointer. Yeah, the way OBS WebSocket creates its settings window is terrible. The window is created when the plugin is loaded, and it just sits in memory the whole time. We're not going to do that for the browser task manager because that is problematic. Hey! We've got a window! It doesn't have the title I wanted. But it works! Hey! We're on the right track. I don't know how to actually pass stuff like Ceph over to it. But we're on the right track. Right, so now what we want to do is we've got setup UI. Now we want to create some columns. And I don't know how to access the model of this file. It's a good question. You are version 4. Good for you. My eyes are getting tired. We don't care about the graph delegate. We care about columns. So how do we get the model? I assume I will need to do source files, browser task manager. Now, when we call setup UI, is that the last step or the first step? Generally. First step. Great. All right. First step, setup UI. Then, tree view. What did we name our tree view, actually? Process list. Well, we don't have access to the thing I need access to. No, I don't want to fix with the Copilot. Go away. Is it under UI? Process list? It is. Get model. Model. We have our model. Um, if we don't have our model, let me know, because I'd like to know. Yeah. Are you going to give me a useful fix? Cool. Is it going to work? It built. Let's quickly format our document. Same for our header file. Where is our browser task manager header? I will have to figure that out later. All right. I also need to set delete on close. Is that... It's going to steal focus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times. Is that something I can set in here? Maybe. Tools, Browser Task Manager. It opens. Our dialogue title is not great at the moment, and our spacing here is funky. But doesn't yell at me. And but we don't want it to work like that. We don't have a model. Kind of expected. But without a model, we can't set our columns. So we need to create a model. Now, how complicated was PerfTree model? What's special about it? They're just columns. All right. And then there are also special columns. Um, hmm. colon underscore type. We don't care about default hidden. Oh, you're all part of... Okay. I see what I've done wrong here. That's why it's yelling at me. I think. That's the destructor. That's the constructor. It's been a very long time since I've done Qt stuff, so I'm going to be a bit rusty. I assume he initializes them in the header. Yeah. Makes sense. Browser, no. We've got CPU usage. Task info. We've got the task ID, the type, the title, the CPU usage, the number. So I guess count. And inflated. Which can also be int. All right. That's fine. Column. Name. Q variant value. Nope, you are process list item. And you are process list column type. M column type. Friend class process list model. Now we don't have process list model yet. That's okay. But we are going to actually, now that we're in the header file. Yeah. Public. You don't need to be explicit. Parent. And then you are an override. And then there's a public slot. The source list updated. Class. Class. Process list item. Class process list model. Public queue abstract item model. Queue object. This seems excessive. I'll definitely have to reread all the stuff about using models. Because there's quite a bit of what I think might be junk in here. Why are you expecting a thing that I didn't promise you? So it takes a scene item, a parent item, and a model. I guess a task ID will do for now, and I don't know. Aha, the proxy model is for sorting. Good to know. Set sort role. Qt user role. And there's also something called the quick thread, which I assume is so that it updates once a minute, which we can figure out how to do later. Okay, so we're going to fix this by... what imports do you have? Exactly what I thought you would. Okay. It's not entirely happy with me, but that's okay. Format document. Format document. You need this. Would help if I spelt it correctly. Process list proxy model. Yeah. You're not imported here. And you're not imported here either. I guess source profiler.h, which is a third file, is probably what's grabbing that. Util source profiler.h. Try to fix the build. Great. Okay, that is not what we need. Oh, I see what I've done here. Now you're happier. Use string name, get value. All right, well, I had it building and now I don't. But we're closer to what I want to do. I'm going to have to relearn a bunch of stuff around OBS's UI library, and I don't expect this to ship anytime soon. But I wanted to get something going because it's been on my mind since I saw the API for it. So we're just going to throw all of that in there. Except for this and except for this. Bang. All right. That's going to be it from me today. I am hoping to stream on Thursday, specifically some 6v6, potentially get myself further into Plat, so that when Drive starts, I can just do 6v6, because I don't think I'll be able to climb out of Silver for DPS this season, and I don't want to tank my other roles in 5v5, ideally. So that's my plan at the moment. Ooh, there's a fork update. If I don't see you on Thursday, I hope you all have a lovely week. And maybe I'll do another OBS development stream on the weekend if I have time. My Saturday is currently wishy-washy. We'll see how things go. Otherwise, see you all next time. Bye!